Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School as we get set for tonight's Siouxland Conference Boys and Girls doubleheader between the Boyden-Hull Comets and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the air tonight, joined by our broadcast producer, Jason Heiser, as we get set here in Rock Rapids, where the 3-11 Comets will face the 12-0 Lions. Taking a look at some of the some of the season stats up to this point between the two teams. You see that Boyden-Hull averages 34.6 points per game. They shoot 32% from the field, average 20.8 rebounds, 8.9 assists, and 7.9 steals per game. They also shoot 59% from the free throw line, and they average 17.4 turnovers per game. On the other hand, the Lions are averaging 65.6 points per game. They shoot 49% from the field. They average 35.8 rebounds, 16.2 assists, and 13.8 steals per game. Central Lyon shoots 56% from the free throw line, and they average 12.3 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Coach Grafing and I had a chance to sit down. We talked about the game versus MOC Floyd Valley last Friday, and then tonight's matchup. We will have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon Girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Good to be back.
All right, Coach, let's start with a game from Friday night here at home versus MOC Floyd Valley. A 68-44 win for the Lions. Tell us a little bit about how that game went.
I thought the girls came out and did a great job early on. MOC just kind of like for a while there, they just kind of hung with us, and that's to their credit. They're a group that's much improved. They've got some kids that have really stepped up. And so, I thought we did a good job of just coming out, executing what we wanted to execute. Definitely got some big play. We had 3 kids in double figures. Which was really fun. A lot of credit to Desta. Desta, for her missing those shots underneath. She doesn't do that very often. In the first half, she missed a couple, and she came right back. In the second half, she had 12 points. She led us with 22, and it's great to see her. Things like, you missing a couple shots, that doesn't bother her. She just gets right back to work. I just really think that shows how much she's matured as a player, and so I thought that was really encouraging. And then on top of that, Afton with a double-double. Usually our double-doubles are points and rebounds. She had it in points and assists, and that was really, really fun to see. And then Addie threw in, I think it was 19 as well. So just having, again, a really nice balanced offense to go along with a defense that all night just seemed like they were making them shoot tough shots, and that's what we want to do. Yeah, it seemed like, the first half, Addison kind of dominated offensively for us, and Afton was solid. The second half, Desta kind of took over as the outside shot kind of opened up the inside shot a little bit, and then but Afton just continued it throughout the night. Just good ball movement by her. She pushed the pace at times when needed and when the opportunities were there, and also her teammates. There's some really good off the ball movement. I thought from all the girls tonight, or not tonight, but on Friday night. Yep. And Afton was able to find them. Yeah, and she really is. I mean, she does so many little things that a lot of people maybe don't even notice. Unless you're around basketball a lot, you might not even notice it. And I just thought she had a fantastic game. But every night she shows up. I mean, we give her the toughest kid to defend. We give her the toughest job. I mean, there's a lot of times offensively I give her a lot of freedom. If she reads the defense, if they come out in some sort of a box or something, she can change that offense. She's just a smart player. She's a fantastic point guard, and it was just fun to see her put some points up too. Yeah, so we keep the conference lead as we get that win. And coming into tonight, we've got Boyden-Hull, the second time around with these guys. What do we expect to see out of the Comets? The last time we played them at Hull, I think we kind of, hit them with a left hook, right hook. We came out really, really well. We actually ended up getting, I think it might be a school record. We held them to 10 points that game. But I think, again, you're going to see a team that's played more games. At times they struggle, but at the same time, you've got to give them some respect for they played Sibley really, really tough. The last time they played Sibley at halftime, it was 20-10. And so they have that especially defensively. They've got some things that they can do. And, with us, we mentioned having, Desta being able to score for us, and Addie and Afton, plus our contributions from the other kiddos. We never know what defense somebody's going to throw at us. And Boyden-Hull's a well-coached team. So tonight we're just going to see what they throw at us and offensively, try to find ways that we can get inside their defense. And the biggest thing is defensively, we have to show up again. For 4 quarters, we want to play really, really tough defense. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, what kind of
defense the other team plays or how good the other team plays. Defense is one of those things that you can always show up night in, night out. It doesn't really, you can have off night offensively, but and still have good effort, but defensively you can really make sure that you hit all your marks and just give the full effort that you need to do.
Yep, and that's what we want to, I mean, honestly, that's been our goal for the last 2 years now is we talk about defense probably more than offense. Just wanting to come out, be consistent, and for 4 quarters make them have to work the shots they get. And that goes whether it's, the best team in the state or whatever. That's any team we play. And so tonight, that's our goal. We're going to come out. We want to play great defense. Offensively, we talked a lot yesterday in practice about just executing our offense. Sometimes they like to sit in a zone a lot, and some teams have gotten in trouble against them because they get really impatient, and it'll be one pass and shoot because those shots are there. So we're going to try to find shots tonight that we have to work for a little bit. We don't want, there's some shots we'll probably be able to get the entire night anytime we want them, but we want to work for those really, instead of good shots, we want to work for those really great shots tonight. So that's kind of our goal on offense.
And working towards the end of the season, after this week, we have 2 more full weeks, I believe, and then, 1.5 full, 1.5 weeks, and then the start of the postseason. So you want to make sure that it's good to play maybe some teams that might throw some different things at you and get an anticipation for the postseason play.
Absolutely, and from here on out, it's not going to get easy. It's just going to get tougher. We've got a tough schedule left. So again, that's why it's so important to play that consistency, to defensively show up every night. And so, we want to be challenged. We want to be the best team that we can be come postseason.
All right. Well, hopefully the Lions can continue to improve as we've seen throughout the year so far and come away with a victory tonight.
Absolutely.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining us today, and we'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids as we are just about getting set here for our starting lineups. Let's take a look at the last 5 games here for each of these teams. Boyden-Hull 1-4 in their last 5 games as they have a win at South O'Brien 62-31. And then 4 losses before that win. They had a loss at George Little Rock 48-35, a loss at MOC Floyd Valley 63-31. And then losses at home to Sibley Ocheyedan and Unity Christian. Lions are 5-0 in their last 5 games. They have a win versus MOC Floyd Valley, 68-44. A win at Sheldon, 72-27. Wins at home versus Okoboji and West Lyon, and then a win on the road at Rock Valley. That was a 72-50 game, the first game back from Christmas break. Looking at the series history here, Central Lyon has won 8 of the last 10 games in this series, including a 65-10 win earlier this season. Lions are in first place as we take a look here at our standings for the Siouxland Conference. Lions in first place, a perfect 11-0 conference record, 12-0 overall. Sibley Ocheyedan tied for 8th place there with George Little Rock at 2-10 in the conference, and both teams at 3-11 overall. Looking at some of the rankings here in the state of Iowa, Central Lyon is ranked number 2 in Class 2A. Sibley Ocheyedan is ranked number 3 in Class 2A. And Sioux Center is ranked 11th in Class 3A play. Let's take a look at our key players of the game as we get ready for tonight's action. Starting with Boyden-Hull. Their key player of the game is going to be junior number 15, Ashton Kelderman. Kelderman averages 12.8 points per game. She shoots 37% from the field, averages 5.8 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 3 steals per game. Ashton is the team leader in scoring and steals, and she is tied for the lead in rebounds. For Central Lyon, our key player of the game is going to be number 44, junior Riley Weiler. Sorry about that. I had to do something here. Weiler is averaging 2 points per game. She shoots 32% from the field, averages 3.9 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and 2.3 steals. Weiler is 3rd in rebounds, and she is 2nd in assists and 2nd in steals for the team. Weiler, one of those players that is really just starting to come on offensively, and she plays great defense, gets to a lot of loose balls, is kind of an energy person for Central Lyon. So she is going to be our key player of the game for Central Lyon.
For Central Lyon, number 2, a senior, Acton Schlumbaum. For the Comets, a senior, number 5, Jenny Luevino.
All right, so we are going to get set here with our starting lineups. First, for the Boyden-Hull Comets, their starting lineup is going to look like this. Number 1, a sophomore, Riley Baumgars. Number 5, a senior, Jenny Luevino. Number 15, junior, Ashton Kelderman. Number 25, senior, Avery Noble. And number 53, a junior, Ellie Moretz. And for the Lions, their starting lineup looks like this. Number 2, senior, Afton Schlumbaum. Number 10, senior, Addison Clostabor. Number 22, senior, Dion Jansma. Number 40, junior, Desta Hugadon. And number 44, junior, Riley Weiler. So those are starting lineups for the teams as we will be getting set here for the national anthem. So we're going to take a quick break as you will be back. Be back on the air here with the start of this game after the national anthem. You're watching Lions basketball on the CL Broadcast Network.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
And welcome back to Central Lyon as we are getting set for the tip-off after a great rendition of the national anthem by senior Anna Warnches here in the gym. Kelderman and Hugedorn will tip, and Hugedorn will win the tip. Lions will start with the basketball. Looks like Boyden-Hull will start man-to-man as Schlumbum gets the offense going here for the Lions. Nice find there, Schlumbum to Hugedorn. And Lions will instantly get into a little bit of a pressure here as Ashton Kelderman will bring the ball up. She gets it to Noble. Noble goes baseline. And good cut there. That was Luevano, but she couldn't get it in. However, Boyden-Hull will maintain possession. Try to keep up on the action as I look down at my sheet to make sure I get these names right early on here. Noble with it out top. And that one will be thrown away there by Moret as she was looking to get it inside. There's Clostebor, fadeaway, no good, and there is Weiler with the rebound. Schlumbum looks to take Baumgars off the dribble, gets it over to Hugedorn. Hugedorn, right side, no good, and she's fouled by the shots. That foul will be called on number 5, Jenny Luevano. First foul of the game, and Hugedorn, 64% free throw shooter, knocks the first one down. And Hugedorn makes them both. So Hugedorn with the first 4 points of the ball game. As Kelderman brings it up, being guarded there by Clostebor. Noble gets that one, no, just off the rim. Dion Jans with the rebound. Here come the Lions as they will push the pace of this. They get it into Hugedorn. Give and go to Weiler. Good move, and Weiler is fouled. Good ball movement there by the Lions, and good off-the-ball movement by Weiler. As Ellie Moret is called for her first foul, second team foul here on the Comets. And Weiler misses the first one. Weiler shoots 44% on the year. Misses that one, and down with the rebound was Luevano. Push ahead there to Baumgars, and Baumgars has that one rejected by Dion Jansma. And good job there by Ashton Kelderman to stop the fast break opportunity. Checking in the game for the Lions will be Alexis Austin, and she'll give Weiler a quick break. Skip pass over to Clostebor. Good cut there by Jansma. Good find by Clostebor. Stolen away there by Addison Clostebor, and Clostebor up with the layup. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Timeout will be taken by Coach Alexander. Quick 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Use this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Thank them for bringing these broadcasts to you each and every night. They also helped bring the video board into the gym. Seems like it was just yesterday. However, it's been, I believe, 6 years now since we've had the video board. This is our 6th year here in the gym. Currently being run by Jackson Poletsky up here. Running it for everyone watching it in the gym. And Caleb Quaker and Charlie Peterson running our stats that I look at to relay to you, and then what the people see here in the gym up on the board. So, after that timeout, Comets getting in, break the pressure pretty easily. There's Baumgars, no good. Luivino, shot is blocked by Dessa Hugedorn, and Hugedorn will press the pace, but she takes an extra dribble. Or sorry, an extra step, not an extra dribble. She would have been okay if she would have taken an extra dribble. Not an extra step. She commits the turnover. Baumgars gets it over to Noble. Back over to Baumgars. That's Moret. I think it's Moret. If I'm saying anyone's names wrong, go ahead. Feel free to correct me in the chat, the YouTube chat. Moret gets it down low, or tried to get it down low to Luevino. Stolen away by the Lions. Over to Clostebor in the corner. Addison Clostebor with a 3. Kelderman goes baseline. That one will be off of her own foot. Looks like a little 1-2-2 full court press, 3/4 court press here being put on by the Comets. Lions get it to the middle, and then Schlumbum will break the press, gets it out. Nope, unable to get it out. That one goes off of Kelderman's leg as Afton was looking to reverse dribble there and get that one to Weiler. And that one is kicked out of bounds as well as Kelderman knocks them both out of bounds. Schlumbum gets it to Weiler. Backdoor cut. Good concentration there by Clostebor to get that one just up. Misses the shot, though. Gets her own rebound. Misses again, and Schlumbum runs it down. Now Afton Schlumbum gets over to Clostebor. Clostebor with another 3. And Addison Clostebor with 8 points here. She leads all scorers halfway through this first quarter. Noble dribbles it out front, gets it over to Kelderman. She goes baseline, stops, no good. That one down to Luevino. And Luevino nowhere to go. Throws it off of one of the line defenders down there. And Boyden-Hull will maintain possession. Kelderman up with the left hand, no good. Rebound comes down to Austin. She'll lead the break now. She looks to push. So Schlumbum stops for 3, and after Schlumbum with a 3-pointer in transition. And Clostebor will commit the first foul here of the game called on the Lions. As number 5, Denny Bogard will check in, 5'5" sophomore for Boyden-Hull. They get it into Bogard. She's quickly double teamed and has it stolen away by Riley Weiler. Schlumbum will bring it up now for the Lions. Over to Clostebor, and Clostebor, quick release. No good. Rebound down to Luevino. And a jump ball is a call. Boyden-Hull will maintain possession. Noble will start the offense here as that one tipped out of bounds by Kaylee Floyd. Kaylee Floyd will be our halftime interview for the girls' game. Stick around for that as Jason Heiser will be getting some highlights put together, and we'll have, after our words from all of our sponsors, we'll have an interview with Kaylee, and we'll have some halftime highlights. Over to Bogard. She gets it to Noble, tried to get it to Noble, but it's stolen away. And now Floyd will look to get it up ahead to Hagedorn, and that one off of Desta Hagedorn's hands. Good backdoor cut. Avery Noble gets it up and in. So Avery Noble gets the first 2 points of the game for Boyden-Hull. There's Ashlyn Davis into the game. Davis launches a three, no good. Desta Hagedorn down with it. No good. And Noble will get the rebound for Boyden-Hull. Kaylee Floyd unable to get fully in front of Kelderman there and bumps her. She is called for her first foul. Second team foul. Two fouls apiece here. Comments getting into Noble. Over to Kelderman now. Luevano will dribble it to the other side. Back over to Noble. Now Kelderman at the top of the key. Takes a long three-pointer. Ashton Kelderman with her first points of the game. Makes it 17-5 here as we approach 1 minute remaining here. Lions swinging over to Jans with the top, and Jansma throws it away. Klosterboer and Schlumbump back into the game for Floyd and Jansma. Now, as we are under a minute, Boyden-Hull with the ball here. Baumgars, left-hand side there, gets it to Kelderman. Kelderman dribbles underneath the basket, cut off by the Lions. She's just forced to get it back out top. Bogard with it now, gets to Luevano. Lions collapse on her, but they leave Kelderman wide open for three, no good. Rebound goes down to Desta Hagedorn. Lions run on the floor well. They end up with a wide open three for Addison Klosterboer, no good. Desta Hagedorn gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Last 20 seconds of the first quarter here. Boyden-Hull will look for one shot. They get it over to Noble on the right side there. She tries to dump down to Luevano. Good pass. And Luevano will make it 19-7. And that's how we will end this first quarter. And we'll be back with more basketball action here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids as we get set for the start of our second quarter. Lions will start with the ball. Klosterboer, Schlumbum, Weiler, Hagedorn, and Davis out there for the Lions as Comets jump into a little 2-3 zone as they've got Noble and Bogart at the top of that zone. That is Moret in the middle and Luevano and Kelderman on the bottom wings. Lions almost throw that one away. Hagedorn now slicing. Gets it to Weiler. No good. Also, Boyden-Hull possession there as that ball must have skimmed the rim. Boyden-Hull jump ball will retain possession. That one will be thrown away. Boyden-Hull back into man-to-man. So they go zone for one possession. Hagedorn, top of the key. Give and go. Weiler to Hagedorn. Hagedorn no good, but she will go to the line to shoot two. First one short. As Hagedorn with 3 rebounds so far to lead the Lions. And that makes that one for her 7th point. Lions pestering Kelderman. They do break the press. But now Luevano is trapped. And a quick timeout. 30-second timeout by Coach Alexander. We'll stay here. Upcoming events here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. We will be broadcasting the Conference Wrestling Tournament this Saturday. There's a 10 a.m. start. Mitch Lupkus will be doing the play-by-play announcing. And I will be helping, though I don't know basically anything about wrestling, but I will be doing all the producing and making sure that that sort of stuff is correct. Then next Tuesday, January 31st, a week from today, we'll be back here for a boys and girls basketball doubleheader with Sioux Center. And then the following Tuesday will be our last boys and girls doubleheader, home doubleheader that is, as we will welcome George Little Rock into the gym. 6 o'clock start times on both of those games. We'll be on the air about 5:50 or so, about 10 minutes before the game starts for each one of those. They get it down into Kelderman. She goes up with right hand, no good. Klosterboer down with the rebound. She pushes ahead to Schlumbum. Schlumbum, left-handed layup is good. So Afton Schlumbum takes that one all the way to the hoop. Now Noble will start the offense here for Boyden-Hull. Kelderman gets it out to Moret. That one will be out of bounds off of Boyden-Hull. So Schlumbum will get things going as Boyden-Hull drops back into a 2-3 zone. Hagedorn over to Klosterboer. Over to Schlumbum. Now they get it down into Hagedorn. They try to get that one into Austin as she tries to go back door, but that one was thrown behind her. Kelderman with it now for the Comets. Out to Luevano, over to Noble. Noble drives baseline, cut off, and that shot is blocked by Hagedorn. That rebound was momentarily maintained by the Comets, but Klosterboer stole it away, and she will go end-to-end and get the layup. And there's Hagedorn with the steal. Desta Hagedorn puts it up, and she gets her 9th point. Unofficial points, of course, as our 8th graders up here keeping stats for us. Bogard there. Gets into Kelderman. Kelderman goes up and makes the basket over Hagedorn. Lions push ahead to Austin, and Austin tried to get it to Hagedorn, but she kind of shuffled her feet first, and that will be a turnover by the Lions. End of the game now, Riley Baumgars, 5'4" sophomore, checks back in. Kelderman stops. Luckily gets that one ahead. And Austin will commit the foul. 3rd team foul on the Lions. Each team has 3 fouls. Not a lot of fouls called here. First quarter and a half of this game. Kelderman will set things up here for the Comets. Gets over to Bogard. Back over to Kelderman. Looking for a screen. Kelderman cut off there by Jansma. That one will be tipped out of bounds, and it will be Central Lyon basketball. So Schlumbum will get things going here for Central Lyon. Swing pass over to Jansma. Jansma will take the 3, and Jansma. She hits that 3 as shoots 44% on the season, does Dion. 44% from beyond the three-point line, that is. Kelderman now over to Bogard. Gets it to Baumgars. Now Luevano, she'll go baseline, cut off and double teamed. That one tipped out of bounds, will stay in favor of Boyden-Hull. Floyd back in for the Lions. Noble back in for Boyden-Hull. Kelderman gets a screen, goes up the left hand, rolls off. Rebound will be corralled there by Luevano as Boyden-Hull maintains possession. Luevano goes right at the rim, no good, gets her own rebound, and third time's a charm. Jenny Luevano gets a two-pointer. Dion Jansma, another three-pointer, and nothing but nets. As Dion 2 for 2 from beyond the three-point arc tonight. Unofficially, we have the Lions as 5 for 8 from long range as they have the 21-point lead. Dump down pass. That was to Moret. She was able to handle it, but then stolen away by Alexis Austin and stolen back by Ashton Kelderman. Kelderman in for the bucket, and she will go to the line for the old school three-point opportunity. Schlumbum and Weiler back into the game for the Lions. Kelderman shoots 75% on the season from the free throw line. Very good free throw shooter. Knocks that one down. Bogard will check back in for Boyden-Hull. Boyden-Hull does not play a lot. They don't play a lot of girls. Also looks like Riley Kelderman unable to play. She is injured tonight. She, big blow, second leading scorer, leads the team in assists, second in rebounds. As Weiler has that one blocked out of bounds. Yeah, Central Lyon ball. Floyd over to Schlumbum. Schlumbum for three. And the Lions are making it rain from three-point line as they are shooting 6 for 10 so far in this game. Noble has that one poked away. And there is Addison Clostebor. Clostebor leading all scorers tonight with 12 points so far. Bogard gets it over Kelderman. They get it into Moret. She goes into her right hand and knocks someone down and gets the layup. Just like that, though, here come the Lions. There's Floyd. And Floyd is fouled. Louisville will check into the game for Moret, as that foul was called on Moret, her second. 4 team fouls on each team. Lions will get it in. Over to Clostebor. Clostebor for three. And Addison Clostebor with another three-pointer. Baumgart's with it now for Boyden-Hull. Over to Kelderman. Kelderman for a long three. And Kelderman knocks down the long three. So the Comets match the Lions there. Nice running of the court. Kaylee Floyd. Good find there by Dion Jansma. As Kaylee just ran the floor, she kind of got lost there. Nobody picked her up, and Dion found her in time to get the wide open bucket. Stolen away there by Clostebor. Lions on the fast break. That one will be tipped out of bounds. Lions will maintain possession. 39 seconds remaining in the game. 30 seconds of the shot clock, so Lions cannot hold for the last shot. As it looks like number 33, Savannah Nils, will check in for Boyden-Hull. Good inbound pass there from Clostebor to Hugedorn. As Hugedorn gets the layup. Noble with it. Gets it over to Kelderman. Kelderman drops it down low, but there are the Lions. No jump ball called, and Kelderman will get it up and in as the Lions almost had a jump ball called twice. But Boyden-Hull able to maintain possession, and Ashton Kelderman leading the way for the Comets with 13 points, steps to the line, and that is her 14th points. Lions now, last 10 seconds here. Clostebor wide open for three. Addison Clostebor with the three-pointer. And that'll do it for the first half. The Lions with the 47-22 lead. A very good half there for the Lions as they score 28 points. That was a 28-15 quarter in favor of the Lions as they come out and get things going from behind the arc. We're going to take a break here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network where we have a word from our sponsors, and we'll have our halftime interview with Kaylee Floyd, and then some halftime highlights from our producer, Jason Heiser. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Welcome to the Lions Den, where we get to know our student athletes a little more in depth. Today I'm joined by Kaylee Floyd. Kaylee, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Kaylee, let's start in the classroom. What is your class schedule like this second semester?
First hour I have study hall, and then second hour I have advanced math. Third hour I have foods. Fourth hour I have directed observation. Fifth hour I have government. Sixth hour Spanish. Seventh is lifting, and eighth is novel.
All right, that first hour of study hall with open campus, get to sleep in a little bit.
Nope, I work in the morning actually.
Oh, okay. All right. That's when I had open campus, I took first hour of study hall so I could sleep.
Yeah, that's smart.
Now, obviously, a senior here at Central Lyon on the basketball team. Tell us a little bit about how the team's doing this year.
We're doing actually really well. We're having fun, playing like a team, and just doing whatever we want.
All right. That's good. That's good. Besides basketball, what other things are you involved in?
I work at Kids Club in town here, and then I'm also on track and softball and some clubs at school and just other things like that.
All right. It's good to stay busy.
Yeah.
What about some team goals that the basketball team has? What are some team goals?
To get the conference win and make it down to Des Moines and hold our teams under 40 points and make sure we come out on top.
All right. Very good. What about yourself? Do you have any individual goals that you have set for yourself this season?
Helping the team out, getting those wins, coming off the bench and giving them energy.
All right, sounds good. Obviously been around the basketball program for a while now as a senior. What advice do you have for those younger kids that are just getting started out?
Have fun at practice. Don't take it too serious. Don't take games too serious. If you have a bad game, wipe it off your shoulders and just have fun the next practice, next game, because it doesn't matter.
All right, sounds good. Now, as a senior, especially in the second semester, looking forward here maybe to being done with high school and getting on to the next chapter in your life. Do you know what that's going to be?
I'm going to University of Sioux Falls to major in elementary education.
All right, very noble career.
Yes.
What do you like best about being part of the basketball team?
How much fun we have as a team. We're very close. Nobody's we don't hold grudges against each other. And when we're on the court, we can get in a little fight, but then after we're having fun, just joking around, and nobody takes it too serious.
All right, very good. Well, Kaylee, I want to thank you for joining us today. And now back to a booth after a word from our sponsors.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we are getting set with the start of our second half. Some halftime stats for you. Boyden-Hull shooting 9 for 21 from the field, good for 43%. 2 for 3 from behind the arc. They are 2 for 2 from free throws, have 9 rebounds, 13 turnovers, and 2 steals. Central Lyon, on the other hand, 18 for 28 from the field, 8 for 12 from behind the arc. They shot just 3 for 6 from the charity stripe. They had 14 rebounds, 6 turnovers, 9 steals for the Lions. Leading scorers for each team, Addison Clostebor with 18 for the Lions. Ashton Kelderman with 14 for the Comets. As Desta Hugedorn gets things started off the right way for the Lions. Kelderman now bringing it up the courts. Over to Noble, dump down to Moret. Now Luevano with it. Back over to Kelderman. Now Noble, drive to the middle, put the shot up. No good. Rebound comes down to Riley Weiler. And Weiler will get it out in front. Lions will slow things down. Well, maybe for a second. There's Dion Jansma. Jansma up with it, no good. Hugedorn with the rebound. Kick back out. And there is Clostebor for the 3. Kellerman dumped down to Moret. She'll go up against Hugedorn. Double team though. Kicks it out. Schlumbum gets it to Weiler. Weiler gets it up and in. Central Lyon up and in with another one. Quick timeout here as the Lions out to a 7-0 start. Sorry, 9-0 run for the Lions to start this game. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. Even the Boyden-Hull fans, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Doesn't really do anything for you as negative. It just does allow you to then, when we start a live broadcast, you can go to your subscriptions and it will show that we are in a live broadcast. So it's a little bit easier to find those events when you are playing here in Rock Rapids. Also, make sure you follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. As I say most of the time, this time of the year, the winter time, is most important to keep up to date as things can change rapidly with weather. Or even today we had to change location of a game due to a cancellation, as that one is stolen away by Weiler. Here come the Lions, and that one's going to be kicked around. Lions will get it. And Clostebor with another 3. So Clostebor now with 26 points. As she leads all scorers. Lions comfortably in lead here. And that will that last bucket puts the Lions into over a 35-point lead, so this will be a running clock unless Boyden-Hull can get the game back to under 25 points. We're going with the steal there. Schlumbum back out to Clostebor. Clostebor and Addison Clostebor. That was a heat check. She was on the S in the Lions. That's definitely college level. As Addison will be playing at basketball at USD next year. Noble with it now. Shot fake, goes baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Desta Hugedorn. And the Lions doing what they do best, and that is pushing the floor, give and go. Klostebor to Schlumbum, back to Klostebor. And the Lions have come out hot here in the third quarter. Noble gets it out to Baumgars. Baumgars for three, and Riley Baumgars with her first points of the game and the first points of the third quarter here for Boyden-Hull. Remind everyone, if you're watching at home, give us a little notice in the chat box of where you're watching from, as you're watching Addison Klostebor just rain threes. She is now at unofficial 34 points as Baumgar steps on the line. I guess we got a timeout called here. Didn't see that. Timeout called here by Boyden-Hull. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. Cannot thank them enough. Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin Company PC, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Siebert Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Thank them for their help in bringing these broadcasts to you at home. Their monetary contributions help provide all the equipment that we use, which includes, but not limited to, the equipment we use to get that scoreboard on the screen for you. The 4 different camera angles that we have here in the gym. Also have the scroll on the bottom and the sponsor thank you in the top right corner of our screen. It all costs money. And I want to thank them for helping us bring these broadcasts to you each and every night. Also thank our broadcast producer, Jason Heiser, for helping out. As Schlumbum there is fouled. So the clock will not stop on fouls unless they are going to the free throw line to shoot, and that is why it stopped now. Schlumbum, first one up and in. Afton shooting 42% from the free throw line so far this season. That one no good. Rebound comes down to Luevano. Noble with it out top. Gets over to Bogard. Stolen away there by Weiler. Floyd trying to get it up ahead to Weiler. Lions don't let the ball hit the ground, and the Lions go 3/4 of the length of the court. And the ball doesn't touch the floor. Great passing and running of the floor there by the Lions. Good find. Luevano over to Moret, but Moret is fouled on the way up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one up and good for the 6-foot junior, who shoots 42% from the free throw line, as Desta Hugedorn checks back into the game for Riley Weiler. And Moret knocks them both down. Schlumbum over to Hugedorn, now to Klostebor. There's Floyd. Schlumbum tries to get it to Hugedorn. Lions somehow save it. Floyd has that one, though, blocked on the way up by Noble. And Boyden-Hull will start their offense on the other end of the courts. There's Bogard trying to get it down to Moret. Nothing there. Noble now. Dumps it down to Luevano, and Luevano gets a 2-pointer. Addison Clostebor, that one no good. Rebound comes down to Hagedorn. Looking at, again, unofficial stats here that our 8th graders are keeping for us, but Afton Schlumbum with 11 points and 10 assists for a double-double for Afton as Boyden-Hull steals that one away. And Floyts is called for the foul. Baumgars and Davis back into the game. Next games for both of these teams, Boyden-Hull will be at home on Thursday as they will take on HMS. The Lions will be on the road this Friday, and they will head to West Lyon. Lions will play Friday, Saturday, as they will be at West Lyon Friday, at George Little Rock on Saturday. And Comets at home Thursday, and they will be home again on Friday as they will take on Rock Valley this Friday. That one no good. Rebounded down by Austin. And Hagedorn up and in and fouled. As Clostebor with a good find. And Desta Hagedorn. We have her unofficially with 15 points. That'll be 16 points and 6 rebounds so far for Desta. Luevano stops with it there over to Baumgars. Baumgars being guarded by Hagedorn. Quite the height difference there, and that one out of bounds off of Noble. Last 10 seconds of the third quarter here. Clostebor, step back 3, and Addison Clostebor unofficially 9 for 12 from behind the arc tonight with 37 points. Probably not going to see a whole lot more of Addison here as the Lions with the 76-29 lead, but what a game so far for her. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community-minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
And we're back here at Central Lyon as we get set for the fourth quarter here. Lions with the big lead. Both clubs will start this quarter with their starters out there. Bogard has it stolen away by Hagedorn, and Hagedorn looking to push. It looks like Boyden-Hull into some sort of maybe boxing one or maybe just a face guard on Addison Clostebor, and Hagedorn sticks with it and gets the layup. Luevano, good hands there. Gets that one up and in. And that one, no good. $37 points. I was about to say 38 points for Addison Clostebor. There it is, 38 points, and I do believe that is a school record for Addison. As I quickly tried to look up the school records as we have them on the website. I'm not saying they're 100% right. I'm not saying our stats are 100% right, but if they are, that was a school record for points in a game right there, 38 points for Addison Clostebor. So as long as our trusty stat guys up here didn't mess anything up there in the third quarter, I do believe Addison has the school record. As Luevano gets it in, tough shot, and Jenny Luevano, nice bucket there. And she's got 10 now on the evening to go along with 8 rebounds. Oh, good cut there by Floyd. Ball back over to Clostebor. There's Schlumbum. Dump down to Clostebor. Give and go to Schlumbum, and up with the right hand, no good. But Afton Schlumbum is fouled. And Clostebor loses her footing there. Push ahead to Luevano again. That one almost stolen away. Knocked out of bounds by Kaylee Floyds. As Mariah Gerleman checks into the game. And now Georgie Odekoven checks into the game. Kelderman with it now over to Bogard. That's Baumgars with it. Ashton Kelderman, long three-pointer. No good, but Baumgars was going to get the rebound, but her foot's on the out-of-bounds line. As Aubrey Metzger into the game now for the Lions. And checking in for the comments is Haley Crawford. Odekoven with it now for Lions. Over to Gerleman. Swings it to Davis. Lions looking for a little high-low post action there with Metzger and Austin. That one thrown out of bounds. Savannah Nils will check into the game here for Boyden-Hull. Last 4 minutes here of this game as that one's stolen away by Odekoven. Ashlyn Murray into the game. Gets it back to Odekoven. There's Gerleman, top of the key. And Mariah Gerleman, too strong. Rebound down to Crawford. There's Baumgars, long two, no good. Odekoven down with the rebound. Pushes it ahead there to Davis. Over to Ashlyn Murray. Ashlyn Murray, no good. Rebound to Gerleman. That one stolen away by Kelderman. And Kelderman will be fouled on the way up. Kaden Spooner will check into the game for the Lions. As Kelderman, as I said earlier, very good free throw shooter. 75% on the year. Knocks him down. And that'll probably do it for her. As Ellie Moret checks back into the game. Odekoven with it now. Over to Caden Spooner. Spooner Three-pointer, and it's a banked in. Cadence Boonder, her first points. Cadence's first ever points in a varsity game. The senior gets the backboard, makes the three. Cadence, who, if you saw our interview earlier this season with her, the senior interview at halftime, involved in I don't know how many different things here at Central Lyon, all over the place is Cadence with activities and sports and whatnot. So good to see her get her first ever points. As Danica Hookadorn will check into the game for the first time now. Moret will bring things up for Boyden-Hull. Over to Baumgars. Baumgars, oh sorry, that was Moret. As she knocks down the long two. Boonder with it, over to Gerleman. Now Hookadorn. Back over to Boonder. Boonder for three again. It's Boonder. The Lions everyone's making threes for the Lions tonight. That's the 15th made three-pointer of the ball game for Central Lyon. 9 of them by Addison Crossboard, but still 15 for 20 from three-point land tonight for the Lions. Last 45 seconds of the game. Once again, thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, the Noble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seapita Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. Probably the last possession here of the game for Boyden-Hull as Bogart has it back over to Moret. That's Crawford now. Back over to Bogard. Moret now thinks about the NBA three. Bogard puts it up and no good. Rebound will come down to Ashlyn Murray. And that'll do it. So the Lions get the 87-37 win. They will improve to 13-0 overall. 12-0 in conference play as they maintain their first place position. Boyden-Hull falls to 3-12 overall, and they will go to 2-11 in Siouxland Conference play. Leading scorer tonight of all for everyone, Addison Klosterboer, 38 points. Leading rebounder for everyone would be Jenny Luevano with 8 rebounds. But the night was the shooting by Central Lyon. They shot 66% from the field, 75% from three-point. Just amazing night here for the Lions as they continue their perfection streak. We are going to take a few minutes here and reset everything for the boys. And when we come back, we'll have our boys pregame action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Hello, welcome back to Central Lyon as we get set for our boys portion of this doubleheader. We'll take a look at some team comparisons. Boyden-Hull 4-9 overall, 3-8 in Siouxland Conference play. Central Lyon, sorry, that should be read 11-0 overall, but they are 10-0 in conference play. Boyden-Hull averages 49.8 points per game. They shoot 39% from the field. They average 28 rebounds per game, 9.9 assists, 6 steals per game. They also shoot 61% from the free throw line, and they average 17.5 turnovers per game. The Lions, on the other hand, they average 77.6 points per game. They shoot 52% from the field. They average 37.1 rebounds, 15.5 assists, and 10 steals per game. Central Lyon shoots 67% from the free throw line, and they average 11.3 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Central Lyon head coach Ben Gerlman and I sat down to talk about the game from last Friday and tonight's matchup. We will have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon boys head coach Ben Gerlman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, let's start by talking about the game from last Friday. Central Lyon got the 75-65 win over MOC Floyd Valley. What were your thoughts on that game?
You know, we talked before the game. It was going to be a really good high school basketball game, and it really was. I mean, it was for both sides. It had everything you probably wanted in the game. Both teams had to overcome some adversity. Ours came in the first half. Theirs came in the second half when we were able to bounce back and take the lead. And it was a really good game, really good win for us. We had kids step up and make big plays throughout, and just a great team win. I mean, we knew going in it was going to be hard. And we needed it to be hard, to be honest. We need games like that because it really starts to expose you for things you haven't been doing well that you just don't notice playing, a lot of the games that we've had to play. So it was good for us.
Yeah, the game kind of flowed back and forth, kind of like the first time around as well. We got down a little bit early, came back, made a 3-point game, I believe, at halftime, so right around there, which was big. A 3-pointer, not at the buzzer, but basically at the buzzer to cut it down to 3. And then the Lions came out in the second half, the third quarter. I think we outscored the Dutch 20-10.
Yeah, we doubled them up that quarter.
And really just took control of the game, I thought.
Yeah. And it wasn't that we had played poorly.
No.
And neither team really played poorly. We just had a stretch where almost all of their threes came in a spurt.
Yep.
And when that happened and we missed some easy shots, we turned it over a couple times. Next thing you know, we find ourselves down 12.
Yeah.
And that is honestly somewhere we haven't been this year. And to the kids' credit, we were able to get through all of that and only need to take one timeout. And then I thought we had kids just step up and make some big plays for us. Reese had a couple big plays. He had a couple steals, couple easy buckets, and then Matt Albert getting a steal right before the end of half, and Ephraim sprinting down there and getting a 3-pointer. Yeah. Really set the tone for the third quarter. I think they really went into the locker room deflated, and we went into the locker room, came out pretty excited, and I thought that carried over into the third quarter. But again, great high school basketball game. And I hope everybody that got to see it both online and in person enjoyed the game because it was a really good game.
Yeah, everyone, multiple people I've talked to over the weekend and even today and yesterday, we all said how much fun it was to watch. It was such a fun game to watch. We've had some fun games to watch when we're winning by 30 or 40 and getting run-out dunks and those sorts of things, but competitive games can also be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, and our fans have been pretty spoiled this year. Spoiled with not just our records, but boys and girls. But they come to a game and we've played well, and we're usually up by 20, 30 points. Yep. I think maybe they began to I don't want to say not appreciate, but just not realize exactly what they're being able to watch. And so you finally get a close game like that, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is really fun. It's fun to play close games. It's fun to watch them. It's fun to coach them. It's fun to play them. So we could use a couple more of those before the end of the season.
That's especially as we are getting towards the end of the season, as we're going to basically go 3 games this week, I believe. 3 games, two games next week, and then 3 games again. So a flurry here at the end of the year. Leads us into tonight, another Siouxland Conference matchup. Boyden-Hull will be here tonight. Lions got the 79-38 victory earlier this season. What are we going to see out of the Comets?
Well, they're inexperienced. They've got a lot of kids that this is their first year playing, and quite honestly, all of them.
Yeah.
It's been their first year, so they've had to go through some growing pains early in the year. I think they have gotten better. They still at times struggle to score points, and that was evident. Last week, Friday and Saturday. They end up beating George Little Rock in double overtime. In a game where it was 55-53, and then they went out the next day and only scored 30.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a very up and down team, and hopefully we can keep them kind of on the low end, and hopefully that will serve us well. But our biggest thing for tonight is that we just need to do all the things the right way and get better as a team. And if we can do that, we're going to end up hopefully having a nice night.
What will be a couple of the keys for the Lions to come away with that victory tonight?
Pace of the game is going to be the big one. I don't think they really want to run, and I think they're going to try to milk the shot clock as much as they can. Our goal is to try to just speed the game up, and whether that's full court or half court, we need to try to speed them up and encourage them to play faster. That might lead to us giving up a couple easy baskets that people are like, oh gosh, they got that easy layup. Well, yeah, that's part.
Yep.
That's going to happen when you try to speed the game up. So hopefully we can do that. And offensively, as much as we want it to be fast, we still need to play fast while we play together and not turn it into one-on-one over and over and over again. So, but that's going to be the biggest key. If we can get them playing to our pace, we should have a really good chance of being on top. If we let them play at their pace and just kind of sit back, we still might win, but we will have not gotten better.
And, talking about playing together and playing fast, one of the things that we've been lucky enough maybe to see is a lot of different defenses this year. Just going back even the last week, you saw Sheldon really tried to milk the shot clock, and so you're getting the Lions we're pretty good out in transition,
right,
and athletic, but it does when you face some of those teams that are able to, even if they can't do it all the time, at times slow us down. It does at least give us an opportunity to work on the half court sets,
right,
for when you're hopefully getting better down the road when you're going to really need.
And honestly, Jeff, there's going to come a point in time where we're going to need to be able to play slow.
Yes.
And I actually thought last Friday we had a couple of possessions where, we had a 10-point lead and we were able to take the shot clock down to 10, under 10, and we scored.
Yeah.
And those are offensively, those are backbreakers for the other team. And so we can't let the shot clock get under 10 every single time when we're playing defense. Our kids don't want to play defense that long. No one does. And so we need to speed it up and see if they will try to run with us. They won't want to,
right,
but we need to make them.
All right. Well, hopefully we can see an up and down game today, and the Lions come away with that victory. So, but Coach, thank you for taking some time to join us today.
Thanks, Jeff.
And we'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, Your collection of hand-carved duck decoys? Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we are getting set for start of our boys game. Looking at the last 5 games for each of these teams, Boyden-Hull is 3-2 in their last 5 games. They have a loss at South O'Brien, 53-30, a win at George Little Rock, 55-53, a loss at MOC Floyd Valley, 79-59, and then wins at home versus Sibley Cheaton and Unity Christian. Lions, on the other hand, are a perfect 5-0 in their last 5. They had a win this past Friday versus MOC Floyd Valley, as that was a 75-65 game, then a win at Sheldon, 79-33, a win versus Okoboji, 95-49, a win versus West Lyon, 72-60, and a win on the road at Rock Valley, 59-42. Series history in this matchup, Boyden-Hull has won 8 of the last 10. However, Central Lyon did win the first meeting of the year. That was a 79-38 victory. Taking a look at the standings here in the Siouxland Conference, Central Lyon sitting in first place as the Boyden-Hull is in 8th. Boys Association doing rankings for the first time ever. Central Lyon is ranked number 1 in Class 2A, and MOC Floyd Valley, the only other ranked team in the Siouxland Conference, they are ranked number 5 in Class 3A. Looking at tonight's key players of the game for Boyden-Hull, it's going to be a junior, number 15, Blake Mosier. Mosier is averaging 10.2 points per game, shoots 39% from the field, averages 4.8 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 0.7 steals. He is second on the team in scoring, and he is also second in rebounds for Boyden-Hull. For the Lions, our key player is going to be senior Andrew Austin. Austin averaging 18.3 points per game, shoots 57% from the field, averages 9 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists, and 0.9 steals. Andrew is coming off back-to-back 25-point plus games in the last couple of games, so coming on here in the midpoint of our season. Looking at the starting lineups for each of these teams, for Boyden-Hull, they'll go like this. Number 2, senior Kason Wolber. Number 5, senior Brock Fisher. Number 10, junior Nate Van Otterloo. Number 15, junior Blake Mosier. And number 21, freshman Carter Klein Walterink. For Central Lyon, they will start like this. Number 3, senior Josh Alberts. Number 4, junior Reese Vanderzee. Number 14, senior Zach Klutmer. Number 15, senior Andrew Austin. And number 24, a sophomore, Ephraim Hofertz. That was Van Otterloo and Austin doing the jumping. Lions win the tip. And they will control the basketball here to start this game. Reese Vanderzee up and no good. Rebound comes down to Fisher. Fisher with it. That is Van Otterloo now. Dumped down to Brock Fisher in the middle lane. Nothing going there. Van Otterloo off the front of the rim. Andrew Austin down with the rebound. Lutmer with it now. Over to Ephraim Hofert. Austin. Jump shot over Fisher, and Andrew Austin will get the scoring started tonight. That one almost stolen away from Klein Walterink. He sort of lost possession of it for a second. Now Fisher back with it out top. Drives baseline, cut off by the Lions there. Back out to Van Otterloo. Van Otterloo almost has it stolen away. Fisher ends up with it now. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. That's Mosier. Off the side of the rim. Hofert down with the rebound. From Holford over to Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee right in front of us here, no good. Rebound down to Klein Walterink. So Klein Walterink, the leading scorer for the Comets, 10.9 points per game. That one will be whistled as a foul, as Josh Elbert will commit the foul. His first and first of the ball game. Klein Walterink shoots 68% from the free throw line on the season. That one up and in. Second one rolls out the front and finds the bottom of the nets. So Klein Walterink ties things up 2-2. Dump down to Andrew Austin, and Austin with the easy buckets. Klein Walterink looking for a screen, nothing happening, so he gets it back over to Wolber. Wolber takes a long two-pointer, and Kason Wolber ties it back up at 4. Holford for 3. From Holford, no good. Rebound comes down to Klein Walterink. He gets over Mosier. That was a dump down to Van Outerloo, has it blocked, and Lutmer down with it. Lions will go fast. Alley-oop, Reese Vanderzee. And foul will be called, second foul on Josh Alberts. That one is called on the ground, as Matt Albert will check in for his brother Josh. Oh. Josh Albert with both fouls so far. Klein Walterink trying to get it in. Finds, I believe that was Nate Van Outerloo. Yes, Van Outerloo, and Van Outerloo ties things back up. 6 points apiece. Nice back cut there by Holford. Kicks it out. Vanderzee over to Lutmer. There's Austin, top of the key, back over to Lutmer. Josh Elbert over to Reese Vanderzee. Lutmer. He'll take the 3, just short, and Klein Walterink down with the rebound. Fadeaway, no good. Here come the Lions. Reese Vanderzee. Two-hand slam. As he gets the run out from Lutmer. And that'll be a travel call on Blake Mosier. Lutmer will get things started here for the Lions. Good cut there. Vanderzee up tough with it, and that one rattles in. Reese Vanderzee with 2 more points. 6'4" junior. Klein Walterink gets that one over to Wolber. Handoff there to Fisher. And Fisher up and over Andrew Austin for Fisher's first 2 points of the ball game. That'll be knocked out of bounds by Nate Van Outerloo, so Central Lyon will maintain possession. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Klein Walterink. Wolber there. Gets it back out to Klein Walterink. Line Waltering, jump stop, and up and in. Austin turnaround is good. Fisher with it. That's Mosier with it now. Back out to Wolber. Dump down to Fisher. Back out. That one nearly stolen away. Wide open three-pointer for Kaysen Wolber, and Wolber knocks down the three. And Boyden-Hull leads by one. Lutmer now trying to answer. No good. And Klein Waltering. Comets doing a good job of holding lines to just one shot. Not letting the Lions crash the offensive boards. Klein Waltering bothered there by Matt Albert. Maintains possession though. Now Wolber with it. Back over to Mosier. Looking for the screen. Mosier. That one no good. Rebound comes down to Matt Albert, and here come the Lions. That one will be knocked out of bounds by the Comets. Central Lyon will maintain possession. Eric Nils and Ryland Tiedemann check in for Boyden-Hull. Matt Darren check in for the Lions. Matt Darren for three, and Darren knocks down the triple. Lions back in front, 15-13 here. As we approach 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Klein Waltering now being guarded by Lutmer, who switches off there on Mosier. Has a steal. Here's a run out, and there's the dunk. So good defense leading to an easy run out for Lutmer. Making sure the shot clock is correct there, if that was a change of possession or not. It was not, so the shot clock stays at 2. And a travel, 22. That will change it, though, as a travel is called on the Comets. Lutmer with it, over to Matt Darren. Matt Darren, back-to-back triples for Matt. And Darren puts the Lions up by 7. Fisher with it now. And that one goes off of Klein Waltering's fingers. And the Lions will get the ball back, and they'll have an opportunity to hold for the last shot if they so choose. Get into Vanderzee. Looking for Darren out top. Nothing going there. Lutmer for the long three, no good. Rebound. And the ball will go out of bounds as time expires. Lions will take a 20-13 lead here after the first quarter. We'll be back with more Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community-minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids. Make sure we take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. So Boyden-Hull will start the quarter with the ball, down 7. Fisher with it now, out top. That one almost stolen away. And Tiedemann gets it. And Rylan Tiedemann knocks down the triple. Andrew Austin with it now, over to Darren. There's Matt Albert. He'll fire the 3, no good. Rebound down to Mosier. Fisher with it now, over to Klein Waltrink. Klein Waltrink with a long 3, he nails it. 6 quick points here. And alley-oop, almost a really good alley-oop dunk, but either way, it's 2 points for the Lions as Reese Vanderzee gets that one up and in. Mosier being guarded by Andrew Austin. That's Tiedemann with it. Just knocked down the 3-pointer. Now Fisher. Tiedemann over to Klein Waltrink. Klein Waltrink. Dribble drive, no good. And Matt Darren will be called for the foul. And there'll be a shooting foul. Mosier shoots 40% from the free throw line on the season. Misses that one as Josh Elbert and Ephraim Hofert check back into the game. Make sure we thank, didn't have anyone running the camera to start the game, so Jason, our broadcast producer, Jason Heiser, had to run over and do it for a while. He eventually found someone to do it, so I want to thank Gabe Hansen for running the camera for us. He's never done it before, so we got to switch to our static cams for a little while. Bear with us, as normally Coach Grillman has somebody up here running it for us. Klein Waltrink, that one thrown away, and Lutmer will lead the fast break here. And Klein Waltrink commits the foul. So Lutmer will head to the line, shoot 2. First one, no good. As Lutmer shooting 71% on the year. Makes 1 of 2. Back to a 4-point lead now for the Lions as they jump into a little bit of a full court pressure here. Mosier breaks it. And an easy layup there for Nils. You heard Coach Grillman talk in the pregame show that he wouldn't be afraid to do those sorts of things and try and push the pace. And another basket there for Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee with 10 points already. He leads all scorers. Klein Waltrink. Gets that one over to Mosier. Long 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded, comes down to Andrew Austin. Austin over to Vanderzee. Back out to Andrew Austin. Andrew Austin, spin move. Stops and pops. Hey, and Andrew Austin. Good move there. Mosier over to Fisher. Give and go. That one to Nils, no good, and Lutmer will come down with the rebound. Hofert with it, back out to Austin. Lutmer swings it to Josh Elbert. Josh Elbert will take the 3, no good. That one will be knocked out of bounds off of Fisher as he just volleyball swats it out. Van Otterloo back into the game along with Wolber. Vanderzee up and in. Reese Vanderzee doing all kinds of work down low tonight, getting some easy buckets right at the rim. He's got 12. Fisher with it now. Gets it to Wolber. That's Van Otterloo, and Van Otterloo gets the bucket. Dump down to Austin. Has trouble controlling it, but he gets it out to Reese Vanderzee, and Vanderzee knocks down the three. Lions back up to a 9-point lead here. That one's short. Rebound, though, is to Fisher, and Fisher puts it up and in as Josh Albert, with 2 fouls, just kind of has to let him have that one. Travel is called. Darren and Matt Albert back into the game for Andrew Austin and Josh Albert. And back in the game for the Comets is Eric Nils, as Fisher will get his first break. Fisher he was out there, he's getting tired. He was calling for a little break there. I think he thought he was going to go out at the last sub. Kind of had a look of, hey, coach, I need a minute here. He's been working hard down low. Klein Walterink has that one stolen away. He gets on the ground, and Lions will come out with it. That one goes off of Mosier's foot. And that one knocked out of bounds by Van Otterloo. Lutmer goes baseline, and Zach Lutmer gets the 2-pointer. Klein Walterink gets it up and in. Matt Albert over to Matt Darren. Over to Ephraim Hofert. Back to Matt Albert. There's Matt Darren at the top. No, over to Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee, no good. Rebound comes down to Kaysen Wolber. And Eric Nils gets the easy bucket. Darren with it over to Albert. Now Lutmer. Zach Lutmer, no good. Rebound. That was Nils again with the rebound. Wolber back over to Nils. That's Klein Waltering with it now. That's a long three. Knocks it down. Carter Klein Waltering, who only averages 10.9 points per game, has got 12 here. As the Comets get the turnover. Andrew Austin back into the game, along with Josh Albert. Lions with 2-point lead. Wolber with it. Nils, right hand layup, no good. Vanderzee down with the rebound. Lutmer finds Matt Darren wide open, three-pointer, no good. Andrew Austin down with it, though. Josh Albert with it, over to Lutmer. There's Matt Darren. Now Andrew Austin. Jump shot, no good. That rebound will go down to Klein Walterink after it kind of ping-ponged off of a couple different Comets. And Andrew Austin with the steal. Austin with the Euro step. Gets the bucket. Klein Walterink has that one blocked. Saved momentarily. That one blocked out of bounds by Van Outerloo. So 2.3 seconds left. Lutmer, no good at the buzzer. And that will be it for the half. Lions will take a 36-32 lead into halftime, as they had a 7-point lead at the end of the first, and the Comets outscore the Lions 19-16 in that second quarter to go down only 4 at halftime. As we will take a break here for the halftime. We'll be back with more action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Coach, 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
All right, Josh, let's start in the classroom. What is your class schedule like this second semester?
I start with open campus first hour, and then second hour I got advanced math. Then I go to single survival, welding, and then I got government, and then Spanish strength, and then novel 2 at the end of the day.
All right, start off the day with sleeping in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I had Kaylee Floyd earlier when we did her interview. She's got open campus first period, but she goes to work.
Oh, I sleep in.
All right, so obviously a senior here at Central Lyon and on the basketball team. Tell everyone at home how the basketball team's doing.
We're currently ranked 1 in Class 2A, and we're undefeated so far. And yeah, it's been a pretty fun season so far.
Yeah, it has been. Besides basketball, what other activities are you involved in here at school?
I go to Wednesday night church at the Catholic Church, and I help out with flag football in the spring, and I'm in every sport that you can think of besides wrestling, and that's about it.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about goals. What are some of the team goals that the basketball team has set for themselves this year?
The main goals are win another state championship, get to state, and just go undefeated so far.
All right. What about yourself? Did you set any individual goals coming into the season?
Just try to make the players around me a better player.
All right, that sounds good. What advice would you have for some of the guys just getting started out in basketball, being around the program now for a long time?
Just go out and shoot a couple shots every day, and just work on your ball handling, and you'll become a good player, and you'll eventually start for us.
All right. Obviously, we are still in January, so we got a few months left, but it's getting close to the end of the year. What are your plans for next year?
I plan to go to the University of Iowa, and I think I'm going to major in exercise science.
All right. What do you like best about being part of the basketball team, or maybe what's a favorite memory you might have?
The best part is just having fun. Like, the team's so fun to be around, and the team meals are great, and they're always a good memory.
All right, sounds good. Well, Josh, I want to thank you for taking some time to join us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch. Mm-mm.
And we're back here in Central Lyon as we get set for the start of the second half. Some halftime stats for you, brought to you by our 8th grade stat keepers, Caleb Quaker and Mason Herbert tonight for the boys game. Boyden-Hull, 13 for 24 from the field for 54%. They are shooting 4 for 6 from behind the three-point line and 2 for 4 from free throws. Lyon, on the other hand, are 16 of 32 for 50% overall. Just 3 for 13, though, from behind the three-point line, and they are 1 of 2 from the free throws. So the Lions will start with the ball as they get the clock reset here. And we're off with the third quarter. Austin out to Hofert. There's Vanderzee, who had team high 10 points, or sorry, 15, team high 15 points. That one no good. Vanderzee tries to go up with it. He's unable to get it in. Klein Waltering now over to Fisher. Spin move, left-handed, no good there by Van Otterloo. Lions will go up as they get up, and on that foul will be called on the ground as Van Otterloo hits Vanderzee on the head as he goes by. Once again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start our live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. Austin with it in the corner. Swings back over to Holfert. Now Josh Elbert. Josh Elbert for 3. And Elbert wide open. Only shoots 25% of the year. But if you're just going to let him shoot nobody in his face, probably shoot a little bit better than that percentage. He gets the first points of the third quarter. That's Mosier. Has it. Blocked. But Andrew Austin blocks it, but he's standing on the line when the ball, he comes down, and he still had his hand on the ball. Klein Waltrank with it over to Wolber. Now Van Otterloo. Or sorry, that's Mosier. Now Fisher with it out top. Only 5 seconds left. Boyden-Hull not aware of it. Not aware. No, and that will be a shot clock violation. So Lions force a shot clock violation. That one almost stolen away by Van Otterloo. Kind of a lazy pass. That one knocked out of bounds by Van Otterloo. Boyden-Hull will be back in action on Thursday as they will have a home game versus HMS. Lions will be on the road on Friday for their next game at West Lyon as Zach Lutmer gets the left-handed turnaround to go in. Fisher now with it over to Wolber. Wolber way underneath the basket. And a timeout will be called by Coach Heyer. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Remind everyone, upcoming events on the CL Broadcast Network. Saturday, January 28th, that is this Saturday, we will have the Siouxland Conference Wrestling Tournament on our network, on our channel. So you Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Wrestling fans, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to our channel now so that you can find that tournament quickly on Saturday. We'll have a 10 a.m. start on that one. Then Tuesday, January 21st, we'll have boys and girls basketball versus Sioux Center. And Tuesday, February 7th, boys and girls basketball versus George Little Rock. Those basketball games will start about 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air about 5:50. Boyden-Hull inbound underneath their own basket. 16 seconds left in the shot clock here. Hand off to Klein Walterink. Out to Wolber now. That's Van Otterloo. Fisher way out now. Air ball and another shot clock violation. So that's back-to-back possessions. Shot clock violations. And Boyden-Hull wants to get deep in the shot clock, but they obviously don't want to get that deep in the shot clock, as they're trying to limit possessions here. Lutmer. Dump off to Andrew Austin, and Austin with the slam. Hand off there to Fisher. And Fisher looked like he might have stepped on the line. Van Otterloo up with it, no good, but he is fouled by Alberts. That'll be Albert's third foul of the game. First team foul, though, for this half. And Nate Van Otterloo will go to the line to shoot two. 65% free throw shooter on the year. First one, no good for the junior. And second one up and good. So Van Otterloo gets the first points of the third quarter for the Comets, as they now trail by 10. Lutmer, no good. Rebound, though. That was Albert who gets the rebound, gets back to Lutmer, and Lutmer spin move, and up and good. That ball, Klein Walterink put it off his own foot, and Lutmer goes up, one-hand slam. Blake Mosier for three, no good. Here comes Austin with the rebound, now out to Reese Vanderzee, and Vanderzee looked like he was fouled almost on purpose there, but no call, and he gets the layup. Just like that, 16 points for the Lions. Klein Walterink, no good. Here come the Lions. And the Lions out and running. And timeout by Hire. Boyden-Hull coach will take a timeout. 30-second timeout, waiting for the officials to make some sort of indication of whether it's a 30-second or a 60-second. You see here on the replay, run out by Hofert. And Austin with the slam dunk. Once again, thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Foltz Insurance and Real Estates. So the Lions with a 15-1 run here to start the third quarter. Good start here, obviously. They've extended their lead to 18 points, as they are pushing the pace here, making this game get up a little faster for Boyden-Hull. And the Lions will actually go into a little bit of a full court press here. Looks like a 1-2-2. They'll fall back, see if they fall in the man. Yep, they're running, trying to find people, but Klein Walterink left all alone. No good. And that one is no good as well, but foul will be called on Matt. Sorry, that is Matt Albert. So Eric Nils will head to the free throw line. He knocks down the first one, shoots 67% on the year. As Andrew Austin had to get a little wrap on his arm, take care of some blood, back into the game. Nils makes them both. Cuts the lead to 16. And Klein Walterink runs into Austin. Will be called for the foul. That is the second personal on Klein Walterink. Each team with 2 fouls so far. Dump down to Vanderzee, contested at the rim. And foul will be called on Vanderzee on the rebound attempts. Want to make sure we thank our new cameraman, as Thane Jansma now up running the camera for us. So thank you to Thane for coming up and doing that. Mosier over to Klein Walterink. Klein Walterink no good. Josh Elbert with the rebound. The Lions will look to push again. And Lutmer is fouled. They will call that one on the ground. Ephraim Hofert checking in the game for Josh Elbert. And a nifty little pass there, Lutmer to Vanderzee, as the Boyden-Hull defender had his back turned to Zach, and he just bounced past it right to Reese's hand, and Reese goes up with it, knocks it down. 19 points now for Vanderzee as he leads all scorers. Dump down there to Fisher. Back out, that's Tiedemann with it. And that one will go off of Vanderzee's leg. Comets get it in. They have 10 seconds left now on the shot clock. Klein Walterink. Gets Andrew Austin up in the air, and Klein Walterink, a very good freshman. He'll make the two-pointer, and he'll go to the line, shoot. Makes that one as well. Klein Walterink shoots 68% from the charity stripe on the season. Unofficially, we have him for 15 points, so him with about 50% more than what his season average is. And nice find, Andrew Austin to Matt Albert. Matt goes up with it quick before the defenders can get there. Back to a 17-point lead for Lions. Hofert down with it. Out to Lutmer. Dump down now to Austin. Oh, shake and bake. No good. And rebound down to Blake Mosier. Mosier gets himself well underneath the basket there. Fisher with it now. Looking for the give and go, but Vanderzee gets a hand on it. There's Fisher out top. Now Klein Walterink. And Klein Walterink will be called for the charge. Can see that one coming all the way from up here. Klein Walterink barrels into Vanderzee. That's his third foul. Klein Walterink will go to the bench with 3 fouls, and for the last minute here this third quarter. Hofert with it. That one's stolen away by Fisher. Seven-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Fisher with it out there. Not sure why he's not getting a 5 count. Started. That one blocked away. Andrew Austin now for 3-pointer. No good. Rebound to Lutmer, and Lutmer gets the basket. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Vanderzee. Half quarter off the back of the iron. And the Lions, with a very good quarter, extend their lead to 19. As we will head to the fourth quarter. Lions up 57-38 here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Coach, 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
And we're back here at Central Lyon. Start of the fourth quarter. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or start our live broadcast, and follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. Lions jump into a little 2-3 zone here to start. That one almost stolen away. Wolber over to Tiedemann. Thought about the three. Out to Fisher now. Wolber with it. Back to Fisher. Leading scorer for the Comets, Klein Waltrink on the bench. That one blocked by Andrew Austin, and foul will be called on the rebound. That foul was on number 15, Blake Mosier, just his first foul of the game. Only 5 team fouls, and Coach Gerleman's going to take a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. We will be broadcasting the Central Lyon, or sorry, not the Central Lyon, the Siouxland Conference Wrestling Tournament this Saturday at 10 a.m. start. We will be live from Sioux Center. Then Tuesday, January 31st, we'll have basketball versus Sioux Center, boys and girls, 6 o'clock start time. And Tuesday, February 7th, another boys and girls basketball doubleheader versus George Little Rock, 6 o'clock start time there as well. Boyden-Hull, upcoming games for them, they will be at home for the next 2 games. They'll have HMS on Thursday, and they will have Rock Valley on Friday. Central Lyon, on the other hand, will have back-to-back away games. They will be at West Lyon on Friday, and then on Saturday they will head to George Little Rock. So the Lions will make the Lyon County road trips on back-to-back nights. As out of timeout here. That one almost thrown away, and then it bounces right to Reese Vanderzee. That's just kind of a microcosm of how the Boyden-Hull second half has gone so far, as they were outscored 21-6 in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to get a turnover, and then unfortunately it goes right to the Lions, and they get the easy bucket. Wolber with it there now. Cut off, goes back out to Mosier. There's Fisher, and Fisher with the layup. Lutmer up with the left hand, no good, and comes out of the rebound, out there with the rebound. Kick to Andrew Austin, and Andrew Austin up and in with the 3. Wolber goes baseline, cut off. They dump it down to Nils. He gets it way back out. Now Fisher, sorry, that is Mosier. Now Fisher with it. Back over to Mosier. Nils. Fisher being guarded by Josh Elbert. Wolber with it now. Back out to Fisher. That is off in time. 3-pointer by Tiedemann, no good. Lutmer with it. Over to Austin. High-low. Good defense there by Blake Mosier as he forces a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lions. Klein Walterink back into the game, along with Van Otterloo for the Comets. Lions only have 10 seconds left in the shot clock. They've got to get their offense going. From Holford for three, no good, and Mosier down Fisher down with the rebound. Van Otterloo with it now. Fisher at the high post will make a move. Kicks it to Van Otterloo. Van Otterloo for three, and Nate Van Otterloo knocks down the three-pointer. He has 8 points. Reese Vanderzee, no good. Rebound, Josh Elbert, no good. Rebound down to Van Otterloo. And good move there by Blake Mosier. And Andrew Austin with another three. Back to a 20-point lead here as we approach the halfway mark of this fourth quarter. Good move there by Mosier. Pretty good defense as well, as Hofer never actually got up in the air. Alley-oop attempt no good, and a foul will be called. Vanderzee will head to the free throw line. That foul was called on Nate Van Otterloo, just his second. First one up and no good for Vanderzee. As Reese is shooting 63% from the free throw line on the season. These are his first free throws of the night, and he goes 1 for 2. Not a lot of free throw shot for the Lions. That's their fourth free throw. Only 9 free throw shot by Boyden-Hull so far. Van Otterloo spin, and Van Otterloo with the bucket. Fadeaway bucket by Andrew Austin is good, and Andrew Austin now 22 points. And Klein Walterink, no good. Rebound comes down to Reese Vanderzee. And contested layup, no good by Josh Elbert. Van Otterloo with it here in the corner. Dumped down to Klein Walterink. Fade away, no good. Rebound right down to Matt Albert. And lazy pass there by Matt Albert. Klein Walterink gets a steal on the bucket. Reese Vanderzee up and in as he was going for the tomahawk dunk. His arm gets grabbed on the way up though, but momentum able to keep that ball going, and it actually goes in. As Vanderzee will head to the line for the N1 opportunity, knocks it down. And 20-point lead for the Lions. As unofficially, we have Reese for 25 points as he leads all scorers. Foul called on Matt Albert. Officials wiping a little moisture off the ball there. Boyden-Hull gets it in. There's Klein Walterink for 3, and Carter Klein Walterink continues to impress as we have him now for 20 points. So Klein Walterink almost doubling his season average tonight here. Vanderzee matches Reese Vanderzee. He's going off tonight, 28 points. No good. So it looked like it was going to be no good, and then it looked like it was going to go back in. Comes out. Vanderzee right to the rim. Nobody stops him. And that is Vanderzee's 30th points. Timeout called. Coach Heyer will do some mass substitutions. And now the Lions will also do some mass substitutions. All right, folks, we'll do our best here. Into the game for the Comets, number 3, Landon Kelderman. Number 24, Owen Ribbons. Number 25, Jackson Harmon. Number 13, no idea number 13 is. He's not on their roster. And number 24 is Owen Ribbons. That was Jackson Harmon, number 25, with the basket. Sorry, 23 is Jace Van Meteren. There we go. Dump down. Landon Thiessen dumps down Ethan Hofert. 2 seniors connect for the easy bucket. Lions have Corey Sirk, Landon Thiessen, Matt Darren, Ethan Hofert, and Reed Folkens on the floor. Owen Ribbons no good, and Hofert down at the rebound. Matt Darren with it now. Matt had 2 3-pointers early in the game. Sirk with it. Over to Thiessen. Landon Thiessen for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Jace Van Meteren. There's a left-handed shot by number 3, Landon Kelderman, which is no good. And that'll do it for the ball game. Lions are going to win 78-57. They'll improve to 12-0 overall, 11-0 in Siouxland Conference play. Boyden-Hull falls to 4-10 overall and 3-9 in Siouxland Conference action. Unofficial stats: Boyden-Hull 42 for 49 from the field, 7 for 16 from three-point land, and 6 for 9 from free throws. Central Lyon 34 for 63 from field goals. They were 7 for 22 from behind the arc and 3 for 5 from the charity stripe. Leading scorer for Boyden-Hull was Carter Klein Walterink with 20. He also led the team in rebounds with 7. Leading scorer for the Lions is Reese Vanderzee with 30, and he led the Lions with 6 rebounds. For Jason Heiser, I'm Jeff Cruz. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.